Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, gamers. This is, I think we're on chapter 10. Hopefully this is chapter 10. And, we're about 8 hours into the blind playthrough. Most recently, we got to level 46. We went to the hotel and we did a whole bunch of upgrading. We got a new Legion arm, which is the Aegis, which is going to allow us to block. I think I'm also going to swap this over to the Carrier's Amulet because the the Puppet Destroyer Amulet does bonus damage against puppets, and it seems like we're fighting humanoid enemies right now. So I'm going to switch this over so that we're not slightly heavy. I think we've got all of these equipped in the right places. We've got our weapon to +5. At the end of the last chapter, we got a supply box that we gave to Polendina, so we can now purchase the hidden moonstones. And so we were able to get a couple of other weapons to +3, which is pretty nice. We upgraded our P organ, which I don't know if we can look at that from here. And then we've also got this bright red apple, which I have no clue what it does, what it's for. It's just a thing that we bought. So we're here at the Cathedral Library, and I said at the end of last chapter that what we were going to do is we're going to jump back to the chapel because it looked like there was maybe some parkouring that we could do to get down further to a different area. So we're going to see if that's the case. Took a quick break between chapters, got myself some coffee, gave my dog some belly rubs, used the bathroom, all such things. So we're ready to go. But yeah, see here, it looks kind of like I could jump to that and then continue to keep moving down. So we're gonna give this a try. Nope. We in fact cannot. It looks like you can, but you can't. And that's okay. For science purposes, we will add 1 to the death counter. We're now at 21 on the playthrough, and that was well worth it. We're gonna just go snag that 82 ergo real quick, and we'll keep it moving. Glad that we found out that you can't go there. If there was any sort of a message mechanic where we could leave a message for other people, we would definitely leave one to say, no down ahead. But that's all good. Another thing, so we found a Trinity door last chapter, and I'm wondering if you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna go back to, I think it would be here would be the closest, maybe. I'm gonna run back here real quick. And I'm gonna go visit that same telephone that we went to before and see if there, by chance, it's ringing and if we can get another phone call from Arlecchino. Because I don't think that we've come across another one of those yet. But there was a Trinity door, and I would love to be able to open that and see what's on the other side before getting too far ahead and possibly forgetting about it, forgetting to go back to it. So we're just gonna cruise through this area. Oops, all good. So it was over here. We might need to fight off some of these guys if they're gonna aggro towards us. I don't hear it ringing. Yeah. So nothing there. Okay. So no big deal. We will, most recent Stargazer we'll just travel back to. And we'll keep an eye out for another one of these receivers. got some coffee, like I mentioned, and it's pumpkin spice, but I don't really taste any. It just tastes like regular coffee. I don't really taste much pumpkin spice going on. And before you're like, oh, this dude likes pumpkin spice, it was like a 12-pack, like a variety 12-pack that we got for the Keurig. So it had like all these fall flavors in it, like cinnamon coffee cake and hazelnut, cannoli. It had some sort of a chocolate mocha, a couple other different flavors. Maple bacon. Maple bacon was pretty decent, but again, didn't really taste too much of maple or bacon. It's like more of the aroma, I would say. So it looks like we gotta go this way. But yeah, so pumpkin spice coffee that's just tastes like regular coffee. I had a feeling something was going to drop from above. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's... Alright, this is a cool room. We got something up there throwing stuff at us. Oops. Okay, so we gotta loop around to get there. We got holes in the ground here. Very interesting. Resistance ampoule. So we'll probably end up dropping down those holes. I don't think that there's like any reason to attack those, but it does seem like they kind of, whoops, drop down on us. Nice, we're doing pretty solid damage now. I think we were doing pretty good damage the whole time, but seeing that we can do like a running R2 into an R1 on those big guys who throw things at us is definitely good news. Okay. Crescent Moonstone, so that's going to help us get another upgrade. This is why the cathedral was built and remembered. Pilgrims worship the merciful angel. Merciful. Interesting. Okay, so looks like that's pretty clearly blocked off that way. Can't go up there, so if we want to go this way, we got to run through the decay. We're going to double back for that item in a second here. Okay. Let's go pick that up. Vivid Ergo Fragment. Alright. Okay, got one of these big guys. Oops, should have seen that coming. Nice. Get the stagger. That's awesome. I'm gonna really enjoy this Legion arm. That was super cool. Now we're talking. Now we're blocking, gamers. Now we're blocking. Heck yeah. Nothing there. We can go up that way and we can go that way. Looks like another elevator maybe. So that's interesting. Oops. Nice little jump scare. Appreciate you. I'm wondering if maybe we should activate that elevator first, but we'll see. Actually, it doesn't seem like it's entirely necessary. Well, let's go over and grab this thing. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, gamers. Alright, we're back. We're back. Had a doggo getting into some things that they shouldn't be getting into. So, we've seen one of these before. We're gonna pop that down. That's gonna just clear up the decay on the ground for us. It looks like... Is there like a shortcut or anything that we can open up? No? Not quite. Okay, so 2 paths right now. We can go down this way. Or we can take that elevator. Oh, maybe this is the shortcut. It is. Very good, very good. So that's our stargazer in the main library area. And so then we can go forward from here. Wait a second. Oh! Looking like boss is ahead. Because we got this little thing here to summon a specter and sing praise for a new saint has arrived. Saint Andreas will consecrate this land. So now he went from being an archbishop to calling himself a saint. I don't know about you all, but normally you don't just call yourself a saint. You have to perform 3 miracles, from what I understand. You have to perform 3 miracles in order to be considered a saint. You don't usually just like call yourself a saint and then brag about it. So that makes me think that maybe there's a little bit of corruption going on here. Not to call them out or anything. Let's head this way and grab that. Oh, we got another room there too. So, oh, let's pop this open. So, Cecile's unwell again. Today the Addams brothers found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. What? I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atoned. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. So the atoned, I think, was the lady. She had on like a dog mask and a big old like pickaxe on her back before we got on the tram to come up here. Pretty sure that that's who the atoned is. That's why it's capitalized like that, like because it's a name. I have their relic in my hand, thanks to Cecile. I won't let those bastards ruin Krat anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago, but this will be the end. Krat is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. The journal is badly torn. It just says, why me? Very interesting. Very interesting. So, we were a little bit sketchy about Cecile when we first met her. She's asking for some sort of a mark, and she said if she could put this mark, the Archbishop's mark, on her heart, or something like that. That's what she said. Ooh. That she knows that like things can be fine for her. Archbishop, there it is, the holy mark. So we'll deliver that to her, but we're not going to be excited about it. Workshop Union strengthening frame. So let's see if that's good for us. It is. Adds to our weight. We're slightly heavy again, even with the carrier's amulet. But I think it's going to be worth it for us to just continue to upgrade when it comes to our physical defense or damage reduction. So we'll deal with being slightly heavy for now. We've been playing a slightly heavy for a little while, actually, so that's not too bad. We're going to drop down and grab this item. Gemini's emergency protection, so that's cool. And I'm going to take a look at this elevator real quick, because we know we've unlocked the shortcut to get to the boss fight. Wonder where this is going to lead us. I kind of want to be on the lookout for if there's like an early drop where we can like use this to access some place that we're not supposed to access. It doesn't seem like it.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
Okay. Definitely want to be careful here. Looks like this could be a fight. Let's go over here first. This definitely seems like a fight. Seeing as there's nothing else here, and there's just an elevator to get up here. So let's prepare ourselves for as if it is one. Cool design. Alidoro.
That's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire.
Oh, treasure hunter.
Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past.
Good for you.
I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
Vanini Works? Should we tell him about Vanini Works? Geppetto said be careful who we tell to come to the hotel. Oh, man.
Vanini Works? I didn't give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made, after all. But I heard tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Fire abrasive. The ergo is whispering. So that's interesting. Usually it says that our springs are reacting. This dude's got some cool weapons on his back. So he just said he's a treasure hunter, which makes me believe that
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection.
Oh, here
Show
we
me
go.
what you're worthy of.
Okay, here we go, gamers. Rare ergo. Kill strong enemies to gain rare ergo. Alidoro is a treasure hunter who collects this rare ergo. You can exchange it for Alidoro's precious weapons or amulets. Super cool. So we've got the parade leader's ergo, can give us the 7-coil spring sword. Wow. Cannot disassemble, it says. So these are weapons that are just, you get them as they are. You don't mix and match them with other things. The Broken Heroes ergo, we can get etiquette. And then the King's Flame ergo, we can get Holy Sword of the Ark. Very cool. And I think we saw this weapon being used in that battle by the Spectre. So that's pretty cool. Patient Smash, gather your strength for a strong hit. Or Alter, which transforms the length of the handle. That's cool. Damage reduction. Oh, single stab. Gather your strength for the big forward piercing attack or counter attack. Perfectly block the enemy's attack temporarily. Right after a successful guard, use Fable Arts to trigger an extra attack. That's cool. And then this, 7 explosions. Strong downward blow, multiple explosions deal damage to the enemies in front of you. That's cool. And guard parry. Very nice. So let's see what these are. Enables dodging even with low stamina. Ooh, that could be useful. It's got a huge weight though. What? 19 pounds, 12 pounds. These are super heavy amulets. So this says increases weapon attack in proportion to number of Fable slots. That's interesting, because we don't always have Fable slots. It doesn't necessarily say that they have to be full. So if we had more Fable slots, then this would do more damage. Upon a successful perfect guard, temporarily increases damage inflicted by weapon attack. So that's, if we're going to be better at perfect guards, then that might be really good for us. I kind of like this dancing one amulet, but this is super heavy. And like by comparison, the capacity amulet that we're carrying is like 3 pounds. So this being 19 pounds makes me think that it's not going to be the most useful right now, at least. Maybe if we had a way higher capacity, it could be. But like, for example, this weapon is 18 pounds. So this amulet is heavier than this weapon. And that's a big weapon. And this is 21 pounds. So I think right now we're going to hold on to what we've got. And super cool to know that this is here. Let's see what he can talk about.
As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
I like this guy. Really cool design. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a dog lover, but he's got this kind of a hound mask. I'm not sure how he got it, but it makes him look kind of loyal or trustworthy. He's got really cool weapons on his back. So again, I'm not going to attack this dude, but I'm wondering if all of these characters that we've come across, these stalkers, are people that we could attack and maybe get an outfit or a mask from. Like we came across Black Cat and Red Fox earlier, and the Atoned, like I mentioned. So yeah, that's interesting. We got some ergo. We probably got maybe enough for a level up, so possibly looking to go back to the hotel to spend our ergo before taking on this boss fight that we know is ahead of us. We had just opened up, if I can remember which direction we need to go, we had opened up a thing, like a shortcut back to, I think it's this way. Shortcut back. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna give Cecile her Archbishop's mark against possibly our better judgment. We told that guy about Fanini Works. We could have told him about the hotel, but one of the things Geppetto said to us was to be careful who we tell about that hotel, because we can't always trust people. So that dude, even though he seems cool and he doesn't seem like he's a bad guy, I don't necessarily know if there would be bad things that would happen if he had gotten into the hotel. So I'm kind of glad that we went with the decision that we went with, but I'm also wondering if it would be easier to reach him, to access him from the hotel.
Renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker.
That's all we're getting?
It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith.
Okay. So, and even Cecile here, we could probably attack her if we chose to. Don't know why we would want to, but we could. Also, I'm now remembering that our our weapon handle, we're using the fire axe handle, and it has the endure ability, the endure fable art, which kind of helps us tank a hit in battle. So we'll need to keep that in mind, because that might be useful for us. Okay. So what do we want to do here? $700, $500, that would get us to 3,000. Yeah, so we've definitely got enough for a level up, so let's do that. I think this should do it for a level.
You're changing somehow.
That is how you are unique.
You can go beyond a puppet's limits. I don't even know if Geppetto is aware of this. Learn from how humans behave, how they feel. Even lie if you must. Those lies may change you, may rewrite reality.
Interesting.
Lies are a weapon used by humans who thrive in a world of deception. I'll use my power to help you.
That's interesting. So when we did talk to that Alidoro guy, we told him to go to Vanini Works, which maybe that was a lie. It seemed like both of those were good options, though. Like, he could go to Vanini Works if we took out, like, we cleared it out enough for it to be manageable. Part of me is wondering if we should go with capacity again. Part of me is wondering if we should go with upping our motivity or technique. Maybe we go with our health. I think our health is okay right now. Sorry, excuse me. Let's go with motivity, and then we'll go... Let's get our motivity and technique to 18. Maybe we'll go back and get this to 14. And then maybe we'll go back to upping our vitality and get that to like 25 or something. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is move some things around. So we're going to move that to here. Purification ampoules. We're going to just move that over to there. So we've got those. We're going to be taking on a boss. So let's get to it. Cathedral Library. See what we're up against. I'm predicting that this is going to be quote-unquote Saint Andreas, formerly known as Archbishop Andreas. I think that that's who's going to be behind this door. And it might be that he looks like that big, creepy worm thing that we saw kind of burrowing downwards when we first got to the chapel earlier. We're going to summon our Spectre, because why not? We got 17 star fragments. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1. Yep. Oh, what a creepster. Oh, what a creepy dude. Why is he just looking at us? Where's he going? Oh. Oh, the mask is off. The mask is off. And there he is. Oh, goodness. Gross. Gross. Amazing. Amazing. Fallen Archbishop Andreas. Okay, so his tongue is going to deal decay. Yikes. Yikes. Perfect block, that was nice. Should have held that up longer. We're gonna go for our wish. Oh, no? Okay. Ill prepared. That's okay. Oh man. Nice, another perfect block. We gotta hit him with this. We gotta hit. Come on, we gotta hit him with this. Missed it. Oh no. Oh no. We were not prepared for that, gamers. We were not prepared for that. No. Nope. Not good at all. Should have expected it. Haven't seen a phase 2 in a fight yet. Oh, he's got no face. He's got no face. Goodness. Oh man. Goes to full HP. Oof. Oof. It's a bummer not having that wish loaded for us. Spectre vanished. Music's got a real Duel of the Fates vibe to it. Oof. And there it is. Wow. Alright. At least we got a really good taste of what we're looking for here. Let me take a second to update the death counter. We're up to 22. No big deal there. We're gonna go back and we're gonna make sure we got a wish this time. Also wondering if maybe we want to switch out our Legion arm. See, now it says we got one. So I'm wondering if we don't need to go do that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some fire abrasive there, put our purification ampoule there. As much as I'm enjoying this shield arm, and I do think it's going to be super useful for us down the line, I'm thinking that maybe setting this dude on fire is going to be the way to go. So I think we're going to switch over to that, and we're going to give this another try. I was wondering, you know, I was thinking that the Spectre was doing pretty good in the fight for us, like he was surviving quite a bit. And not to say that the first phase felt easy or anything, it just felt like we were doing well against him. And I should have expected that it was going to be a two-phase fight. Now we gotta be careful not to get greedy about things. That's sometimes one of the downfalls that I have, is like if I know something's got a second phase, I want to get to the second phase. And so I can sometimes disrespect the first phase. So let's be careful not to do that. See? What the heck? So now it's saying I can't use it again. Did I do something wrong, I wonder? We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna get to the bottom of that. Nice. Where do I need to get? We got it. Heck yeah. Good damage there. Okay. Okay. So apparently we did take him all the way down to 0 health the first time. I thought that he had like maybe a quarter of his health bar left. But it does seem like you have to fully deplete his health bar to get him to phase 2. But we haven't used any of our fire abrasive, we haven't used any of our Legion arm, and we still have our flame grinder as well. So we're gonna start pumping out some fire damage, and hopefully we can beat this guy. Yeah, spooky tunes. We see you. Again, super cool boss design, really kind of totally different vibes from some of the puppet bosses that we've come up against, so I can really appreciate that. I'm gonna heal, and come on, set this dude on fire. There we go. It's almost like this is his backside. Oh wait, are we decaying right now? Okay. Yikes, needed to avoid that. What? Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay, so we gotta look out for we gotta look out for that one. Yikes, that was a big attack. So he charges it up. A part of me is wondering is if we can stagger him out of that attack, or if the answer is to just back away from it. We're gonna mess with our switch the cube's wish stone. So I have to equip it each time? Is that what it's saying? Now it's equipped? So maybe... I'm still kind of confused about it. We'll see. It's equipped now. I can see that. So that's good news. So we'll have that at our disposal. We didn't use any of these, which is good. Gonna go ahead and actually swap these two around so that it's easier to get to our purification ampule, because we're gonna need that if he inflicts decay on us. I feel like we're doing pretty solid damage. The fire came in handy in phase 2. I think that's going to be the play, is to save it for second phase. But we need to be more careful during phase 1. Try not to rush things. This is great. He's focused on the Spectre. Oops. You know, weirdly, I think that this is like his backside that he's fighting us with right now. Like, it looks like a face, like a mouth, but I think that that might be like his tail. There we go. Let me get in there for that damage. Big hit. Good stuff. Another charge attack, and then let's get out of there. Nice. Nice. That was a good phase 1. Let's hope to capitalize on it. I'm gonna skip this. Yeah, I can skip this. I'm gonna skip that because we've seen it twice now. Okay, I can target both sides, apparently. Yikes. Yikes, did not want that to happen. Okay. Okay, this is a big attack. Let's get out of here. Okay. Spectre has vanished. We expected that. Let's get that going. Yikes. Yikes. No. Oh no! Need to capitalize here. Let's go. Heal up. Use our wish. We got him, gamers. We got him, gamers. We got him, gamers. Let's go. Let's go. That was such a sick fight. I love the music there, the soundtrack, especially Phase 2. Like I said, real Duel of the Fates vibe. What's going on? Why is it showing us all the bosses that we've defeated so far? What the heck? What the heck? What is this? Who is that?
And now, the stage is set.
He was just waiting for us to defeat these guys? Is that Geppetto? That couldn't be Geppetto, right? That couldn't be Geppetto, right? Twisted Angels Ergo.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Sorry, man. Dang. Sorry, man. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. Amazing. We're gonna go back to Hotel Krat. Oh! Okay, so I can go visit Alidoro here, but this is saying in the library that there's a record. So before we go back, I'm gonna go this way. Maybe, hopefully this is not a silly idea, but I'm wondering if Cecile, maybe since we gave her that mark, has something for us. Or left something, rather. Yeah, here we go. Cecile's written confession and divine service. Okay, thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints succumb to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now, you opened the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cecile. And we just got a gesture, gamers, to pray. And we, earlier, when we first got to the chapel, it said only prayer can open the way or something like that. So, we're gonna go check that out at some point as well. Probably in the next chapter. Because right now we're going to go to the hotel. We're going to spend our ergo on probably on a couple of level ups. And then we're going to call it, we're going to wrap the chapter up. And we'll come back. And we'll see what the heck is next. Now the stage is set, he said. Oh my goodness. I will probably, I think I'll probably listen to the record off of the recording, like I'll just do that separate, rather than letting that, or I guess what I could do is maybe, how are we looking on time? Maybe we could play 3 minutes. We'll do that. We'll press play on this, and we'll head over and we'll do our stuff while that's playing in the background.
Seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Mollum district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
Interesting. So when we heard about the Malum district a little bit earlier from Geppetto, so that's fascinating that that's going to be where we head to next. We're going to put a level here, and I think I said I wanted to do capacity as well. Might not be entirely necessary, but I think that's what we're going to go with. And then we're going to hit both of these to 18, and then we're going to focus on vitality from there. I like this tune. This is cool. Super good music. Hopefully I can still hear it over here.
The House of Vanini.
Pulcinella. So he's got these cranks available, but we don't need any of those right now. Vanini has something for us.
The puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder.
Okay.
The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect
What if...
Ergo itself is corrupted, or at least
What if...
compromised.
No, this might be a crazy theory.
Desperately want to find the cause, as
What if
I'm sure
Geppetto
you do
made
too,
a
my
puppet
friend.
version of himself?
It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into
What if Geppetto made a
murderous
puppet
tools
version of his own
bloodshed?
self? Like a clone, like a duplicate of himself. And that is who was there at in that scene. Was like the puppet version of Geppetto. Wouldn't that be crazy? So we're gonna swap over to Aegis again. I think we've got... Yeah, so we've got one Legion Caliper. I think we're gonna hold on to it still. Oh. Yeah, we'll stop that. So, really cool. I like the records so far. Nice addition to things. Now that we've listened to 2, I don't want this chapter to go on too much longer, but let's see if we can play a different tune. Nope, nothing yet. That's okay. We're gonna keep practicing. Alright, I think that's gonna be a wrap for this chapter. Chapter 10. We took on the Archbishop Andreas, and super pumped about it. So, looking forward to seeing what's around the corner. I'll see you guys next episode. Thank you so much for being here. I have been and always will be Koobs. Peace and love.